The new iMac, what is it? Its performance and design taken right to the edge. It actually has a 5mm edge. This is one of the thinnest all-in-ones out there. It also has a beautiful new display. It's not completely new, it's the same display, but what Apple has done is make it less reflective by 75%. It also has better technologies to make it faster and make you work harder with a third generation Intel Core processors and the latest Nvidia graphics. It also comes with OS X Online, and that's Apple's new operating system. If you guys don't know what that is, you could go check my other video. 40% less volume and 55mm edge jump, excuse me guys. It is completely a new design and it's completely, look at that bezel, it's completely nice. Here we could go down and see the evolution of the iMac. You could see how starting from 1998 and now look at today, we are really getting a state of engineering perfection. Now if I scroll down here a little bit, you guys will see new ventilation ports on the bottom, and that will help with Apple's iMac's overheating problem. That is a really new cool feature. We have already talked about the display. You can see it has a laminated 2mm gap, which helps make the screen less reflective. It's individually calibrated for true life colors, which makes the colors pop more and look better. But with that all said, it's still not as good as Apple's Retina display, you guys. Now it seems everything these days has to be better energy efficient, and you can see that the new iMac uses up to 50% less energy, made out of aluminum and Si oxygen glass. So much power, so few millimeters. The new iMac is amazingly thin, yet it offers faster quad-core performance, up to 60% faster graphics, ultra-fast Thunderbolt, and the all-new Fusion Drive option, so that it's powerful enough for a design studio, production house, or a science lab, and beautiful enough for any room in your house. So, Apple basically summed that up. What's a design without the best hardware out there? And Apple has that in the new iMac with the Intel Core i5 and the Intel Core i7 with Turbo Boost 2.0. It also has the all new advanced Nvidia GeForce graphics, and you could compare it to the old line and you can see how 1.6 times faster. It also has a Thunderport I/O that's faster than USB 3 by 10 gigabits, and yet Apple has decided to add USB 3 and Thunderbolt because USB 3 is more commonly used and not that many accessories support Thunderbolt yet. It also has a new Fusion drive, and what that basically is a 1 gig drive and a 128 SSD slot. I'm sorry guys, and they fuse them together and you get the expansion of a hard drive with this almost the speed of an SSD, yet it's still not the faster. You could also option an SSD if you want in this thing. Now every company these days has been adding apps to their software, and Apple has been doing the same too, and with this iteration of the iMac, you get iPhoto, iMovie, GarageBand, and Mac App Store, Safari, Mail, Messages, Calendar, Contacts, and Reminders. The iPhoto is the best way to recognize and share your photos. iMovie is basically turn your home movies into home blockbusters. It lets you edit your videos and make them look unique and the way you want it. GarageBand, you can create your own songs and make them sound professional. We also have the Mac App Store. There's not that many apps on it to be honest, but it is there, and at least you get some flexibility of apps. Safari, I would not say it's the smartest way around the web. I would say Google Chrome is, but that's because Google Chrome fits me, but if Safari fits you, it's also there. I also have the new mail client, which is pretty unique and looks really nice. And now what messages lets you do is lets you talk to all your friends that have iPhones, iPods, and iPad, and that could come in handy considering a lot of people have Apple products these days. We also have the calendar, which helps you plan your day and future events. Now, finally but not least, contacts. It lists all your contacts throughout the list right there, and it gives you your number, everything you need to know about your contacts. Now, thinking this is Apple, you'll probably say that'll cost like $1 million because it's an all new design and everything, but Apple has done a remarkable thing. The 21.5-inch iMac, it comes on $1,300, starting with an Intel Core 2.7 GHz quad-core Intel Core i5. It's not the fastest thing out there, but it's still really good. And yet it's not cheap. There's better deals in the PC market. You will never find one that's this beautiful. Apple's known for their beautiful machines. I'm a PC lover, but I'll have to give it to Apple on this deal, considering it's only $100 more than a MacBook Pro 13-inch standard. And yet look how big and how beautiful you get for an extra $100. I would get this over the MacBook Pro any day.